And please turn on your cameras and so hello guys, very good afternoon to one and all present here. Today I, Supriya, is being appointed as a host for the meet, and we are again here to show our talents to you, which is the debate challenge. And today I have chosen a very interesting topic that parents should adopt a child or they should not do that. They should give birth to their own child. What is more better and why? So this is the topic for today, guys. And I'll be dividing teams today as Nikita, Tiwari, and Amit in one team, and Karan and Maheen in one team. Okay, guys? And I will let you know your names later on. Till that, just go. I will request Tiwari to please pause the recording.
Member of Team Senior Citizen. I want to adopt a child.
It will be funny, guys. Senior citizens and
Youngster.
okay, guys. So I have. You want to say something?
Now go ahead.
Okay. So I have divided the teams, and let me tell the names of the teams that are quite funny. And Maheen. And Maheen and Karan are going to favor for the topic that couple should give birth to their own child, and Nikita's team is going to favor that adoption is better. So let's start with the debate itself, and I believe we are going to see a chilled war between these two teams. So firstly, I would like to invite Team Juniors as Karan to give the opening remarks towards the senior citizens.
Okay. So I want to raise a pointer to Team Senior Citizen that yes, adoption of child can be done, but the main problem we face while adopting a child is that attachment issue. Like mother and father are like we have joint families in India. Okay, we have joint families. We are not. We don't have such nuclear families. Okay, so that's why there is attachment issues. Like mother father are agreed for the children, but somewhere the elder parents, the grandfather and grandmother are not agreed for a children, for adopting a children. Somewhere it also like in future they face issue of attachment issue. So that's my point for you.
Okay. So it's a nice opening from Team Juniors. Let's invite Team Senior Citizens as Amit to give the opening remarks today. Come on, Amit. Amit?
Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you, Supriya, for having me. Yeah, do I need to counter it?
Yeah, you need to counter it.
Okay. So, okay, yeah. So as Karan said, as his opening remarks, it was a valid point that obviously if you don't have your own child and you are adopting someone else's child, then you face those issues. But if you try to understand that if you are adopting, then you understand all the pros and cons, and you try to tackle those things, and over the time you will have that attachment with the child itself, because you are not maybe you're not having your own child, but you are raising him, and by the time you will have those attachment, because it is proof that if you like spend a sufficient amount with anyone, let it be a pet or a animal, then you have those emotions boiling up. But in case of humans, it brings more attachment. So it's a matter of fact, it's a matter of time. If you spend more time, then it will benefit you, and the attachment will be there. So that was my counter.
Okay. So now I will invite Team Senior Citizens to give the opening remark itself. Nikita, you can take the mic and go ahead.
Yes, thank you, host. As we are Team Senior Citizens and we are speaking in favor of the motion that couples should adopt a child rather than giving birth to their own child. So I think it is very good for the welfare of mankind also, because somewhere they are contributing in the welfare of mankind, and mankind is the greatest religion above all the religions, and they are not only changing the life of that particular child, but also they are also changing their lives by bringing that child in their family. And moreover, they're also contributing in balancing world's population also, because if they give birth to their own child, then it might impact the population of the world also. So they are also contributing in world for the welfare of world. So that means if they adopt a child, they are just balancing the population, and they on the other hand they are making making good for both the sides, like for the child's life is also getting settled and their life is also getting settled. So I think adoption is more good, because adoption is like the welfare of society. They're contributing to society, and it is also well praised in society. It is well praised in society. Adoption is well considered a very good thing, and they also somehow enhance their self-esteem among people in society by adopting a child. And they So that's all about my opening remarks. Thank you.
Okay, so it is a something strong opening remark from senior citizens. Now, I would like Mahin to counter this.
Yes, I would to counter that Nikita said about population and everything. So, one couple of parents may only choose only one child to adopt. But what about other child? They like see only one child go, and only one child have a luck to go to get parents. What about other children? I would to add like that if that kind of child live together and live, so they live like a family. And what about biological links? If and parents if parents and children have not blood relation, so might be happen they not their relation is not be good, not be maybe good. And after one time, if a child go in wrong way, so parents think if why we adopt that, and why this kind of happen, and the all blame go to parents adopt that, and not take care it the right way, and that's why child go in wrong way. So this is from my side.
Okay, it is well countered by Mahin as team juniors. Now it's turn of Vishal to give a counter and a pointer point towards it.
Yeah, thank you host for giving me chance. So I want to counter Mahin's points, as Mahin said that, and also Karan also said that like blood relation is a big thing, and it can impact much more than normal relation. So I would like to tell you guys that we are doing this session since like for 2 or 3 months. So there are something like bonding which is created between us also. So bonding is just like a thing which can create anywhere. This is not like blood relation. Sometimes bonding can be created, or sometimes bonding can be much more than stronger than blood relation, because friendship is one of the best example of bonding, because friends doesn't have any blood relation, but uh, 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 not without blood relation, they are the bonding is still very much stronger than uh, the like families relations, you can say blood relations. So friendship is one of the best example also. And first of all, I want to say that at the beginning of the debate, the first speaker of the debate is Karan said that yes, or adoption is good sometimes. So the opponent team is already agree with us indirectly. So this is one of the best point. And if Karan already told that word adoption is the best in some cases, so I really wanted to know what are that some cases in adoption are the best. The adoption is very best, and I also support my teammates, as Nikta said, by adopting child we can control our population also. So it can help to control our population, and also child get their parents, and parents get their child by adopting. So there are several benefits of adoption. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, okay. It's a nice pointer as well as as well as a counter to Mahin's point. Now it's turn of Karan to give some counter to his statement. Come on.
Okay, so as Vishal bhai said, the parents get their child and child gets their parents. So I just want to add one more point in it. Like, suppose we just adopt a child. Okay, we just adopted a child, and like we have attachment with, like he find his own parents, the original parents. Okay, the existing parents he found it. So then what happens? What do you say? Then what happens? That there is a complex in relations. You understand? It become complex relations. They, like children, like the child by himself don't understand that what should he choose. He should choose his real parents, or he should choose his existing parents. And if the child is in his younger stage, like he the time he is studying, and this it will totally affect his studies and his future also. So that's my point. Only.
Okay, so it's a nice point, and it will be taken into the consideration, of course. So now it's turn of Amit to give the counter.
Yeah, thank you, Supriya. So counter is like that. Let's say you have 100 childs in a orphanage, and some parents came and they adopted as they can afford. Let's say 50 to 60 parents has the chances are very low that some of the childs may find their own parents. It's very are very less. And if you see the other side, like how many like with the support of their new parents, because they have been living in orphanage and they might not get the good environment, might not get the good schooling or the simple facilities. But if they are adopted, then they are finding a good lifestyle, they are having the good education. And those like if you consider the ratio, then it's very low that the child is getting their own parent, and then they will face the difficulties. So if you consider this, then adoption is a very good thing. If you like take this your consideration, your issue is very like it's not contributing to your the negative, it's having the good aspect as well. So these were my counter.
Okay, okay. So now I want Nikita to give some new point.
Yes, thank you, host. Can I meanwhile also counter my opponent teammates' points, or do I have to only give the pointers?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, thank you. So I would like to counter Karan's point that he explained a case that when an adopted child came to know about his real parents, and then he is just like in a dilemma, in a chaotic situation. So that is a situational case, and that is uncertain. As the future is uncertain, that situation is also uncertain. And moreover, biological relations are not that doesn't matter at all. All that matter is how is the upbringing of that child. And blood relations are not justified by blood, they are justified by emotions, by attachment, physical attachment and social attachment, emotional attachments, and all those things. And let me walk you guys through our mythological stories also. The story of Lord Krishna, he was also in a way adopted by Queen Yashoda and her husband. It was also kind of adoption. He has been brought up by two mothers. He was given birth by mother named Janaki, and then he was brought up by the another mother, Mother Yashoda. And he has love, he has same love for both the mothers, but they adopted him in a very good way. He just like they inculcated all those good things in his upbringing, and we all are inspired by this thing, by this mythological story of Lord Krishna. And so adoption is very good. Adoption is a weapon to cure like societal problems also, like overpopulation and the bondage problem, relationships problems, because we are adopting someone else's child, and we are then uh, like inculcating good qualities in him by upbringing him, by giving him a good upbringing, good education, good environment, good health and happiness and emotional attachment. So we are doing a very good thing. We are giving him a new life. So I think adoption is better than giving birth to their own child. So that's how I would like to counter and give my pointer. Thank you.
Okay, okay. It was a nice pointer as well as a counter. Now, Karan, it's your turn to give a counter to her statement.
Okay, okay. So as you say that it is a conditional statement that I give pointer, it is a conditional statement. It can be happen or it cannot be happen. So same it is with your case, like you said about attachment. So it is also conditional that grandparents and all other family members will accept that child. It is also conditional. It is not compulsory that they will accept. I will give you example. For example, there is already a child in a family. Okay, he is a biological child of a parent, and then they adopted another child. So what do you think, like how that existing child will feel about the new child come in the house? He feels something na ki kehta, why it is happening and why it is happening. So somewhere it affects him. I am not talking about the small child. You said ki, he is a small child, we will manipulate him or something, but I am not talking about small child. I am talking about like child with like us, like okay, we are talking about that. Then what happens, somewhere it affects his mental ability and other thing. Another thing I want to add one more point, that there are legal complex, whoa, legal what we say, legal like legal problems. There are legal problems for adopting a child. Okay, there are legal problems, like when you adopt a child, like a parent adopt a child, so he has to give all the proof, like again and again, to tell the orphanage that he is upbringing a child properly. And there are many cases when people just adopt a child and they used to get work from them, like they don't treat them properly. So somewhere it is affecting their life also. Like in orphanage they are even they are properly treated and other things, but when they come in the houses or when they adopted the children, somewhere like in some cases people just used to make some work from them. So that's my point for you.
Okay, okay. So it is a nice counter. Now it's turn of Vishal to give the new pointer.
Yeah, thank you host for giving the opportunity to speak. Actually, I have a pointer also. Sorry, a counter also. So first I give counter. So as Karan said that it's so it's like partiality if you adopt other child, if you have already one child. So I will tell you guys there are some certain rules and regulations of any orphanage. So if you want to adopt a child, so a very lengthy list of rules and regulations are there to adopt a child. That you can't adopt a child like if you have already existing child, so you can't adopt other childs. So this is the first rule of the orphanage. Or you are not going to adopt a child like uh, who is age is like uh, like yours. You are not going to adopt a child who is like yours. You are adopting a newborn child, or the child who is not properly developed. So in that time, the mind is also not developed too much to understand these types of tactics, as you mentioned, that partiality and all. The small child are not able to understand these types of things, these types of like conspiracies, that partiality and all. If you give your child a better education, a better cultural value, so then definitely never ever these types of situation will happen. If you are not able to give a proper cultural values and not able to give a better education, then definitely it will affect you indirectly. So other than that, I'll give you one more example. Like suppose a couple have two child by birth, not adopted. So it can also be happen in that case if you are not giving them a better quality of education, and not better quality, you are not giving cultural values and all. So they can also fight with each other. They can also murder each other if you are not giving. Cultural values are always same in the same, like You have to give the cultural values to your adopted child as well as your child by you gave you birth. So this is the same in all case. And first of all, I would like to give you one quote. So as you mentioned that after some times, if your adopted child got their real parents, so this is totally personally my point of view. This is totally baseless pointer, because this all the things are happening into movies and TV shows also only. This is not happened in real life. Sometimes it can be happened, but these cases are very much low. So when you create a hello, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying that these cases are very in low count. Or if actually I already told you that there are some 10 rules and regulations. Or if you adopt a newborn baby, like I already told you, if you adopt a newborn baby, so he or she is not aware that who is her or his mother and father, real mother and father. He or she is not aware. So if you give a better, what I can say, cultural values or knowledge, so after some times, or you also give your, what I can say, like the actually the basically some type of bonding is automatically created. So this problem never ever happened in future. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, okay. So
I
it
think I
is
solved my issue. So right now you are audible to me.
please stop the recording. I mean, pause the recording.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so it is well counted by Vishal. So now it's turn of Maheen to give some counters and pointers.
I can't heard Vishal properly, so I give a pointer because some network issue. So my pointer is bonding between mom and child in pregnancy time, because it is most precious thing when mother is pregnant and she's waiting for 9 months to my baby. Also my parents, mom and dad, and so excited, please don't laugh. I forget my lines. So this is it. In short, my point is about happiness, and happiness with babies coming in our home is from our only, and our from our blood. So this is what a happy feelings feel for parents, and happy moment for parents. So this is means very this is no word for how to say, and how to say about what happiness they feel. So this is most precious thing for parents and child too, because this kind of happiness parents not get from the adopting, and may child is don't get some happiness with parents immediately. So this is what I want to say about a happy family. So this is from my side.
Okay, so it is a nice point and something point which is related to attachment of a child and a mother, which is very good point. So now it's turn of Amit to counter this.
Yeah.
पूरा करो,
But
पूरा करो.
I want I want to hurt.
But Mahin,
But,
you gave a very good point of mother's attachment
Yes.
with her
Good.
own
Yeah,
child.
exactly.
Yes.
Pregnancy
मेरा
Amit, I
बच्चा
time
need
and
मेरा
to
all.
बच्चा
complete.
Ashish,
my child my child.
Wait, guys, the meeting is going to end. We need to finish at least one counter so that I can
I
Okay,
want to
okay.
I have
listen, Amit.
अब मेरा ही बच्चा है ना
I
मेरा ही
will
बच्चा है ना
will con
एक
chat
मेरा बच्चा
everyone
है
पर है. आराम से सुन लेना बाद में.
yes. I want to
Okay,
counter
okay.
it.
एक
Let's
मेरा बच्चा
start
है
the
ना
recording. नहीं तो मैं भूल जाऊंगा.
अरे
I
बाबा
will-
सबका
मेरे
विचार देखो.
काउंटर बच्चे हैं थोड़े सारे.
अरे
मैं
चलो चलो
संन्यास
चलो
लेने
चलो
जा रही हूँ, तुम लोग मीटिंग कर लो.
चालू करो
Start
Sorry,
the
sorry.
recording.
Let's start.
Okay, start the recording.
Vishal bhai, are you there? He is not connected properly.
Maybe.
Like Mr. India, getting invisible.
Put some red light, please.
Okay, okay. So Amit is going to counter Mahin's point. Okay, Amit.
Well, having your own child, if you have that adopted child, you might get those attachment issues, but let me tell you that it is also conditional. Like if you have your own child and maybe there are some reasons or there are some relational boundaries that are there, then you will face that issue there itself. And we have seen a lot of examples of there in movies, in real life. Maybe your neighbor have those feelings. So it is very conditional, and I guess it is very much based upon the upbringing on like what upbringing you have given to your own child or the adopted child. If you have, let's say, two children, and in your own child and the adopted child, I'm just taking the examples, and if your own child is not that much attention, and your like adopted child is getting more attention, then maybe your adopted child is well behaved and well emotionally matured, and your own child is not getting that kind of things, then maybe your own child is like mentally disturbed. So that thing is also like mostly based on the upbringing. So it mostly based on the upbringing, and yeah, that's all the counter.
Okay, so it is not counted properly, firstly. Now it's turn of Tiwari to give some new pointer.
Yeah, thank you. Also, as Mahin said that this is like uh, emotional touch between mother and their child, because he bring in her like 9 months. It's been a long time, so this is a emotional, no doubt. I am totally agree with Mahin's point. But what is the problem in this? Like, what about those who have a like medical issue and not able to uh, give birth to their child? So what about them? What they can do if they are not able to, they are not medically fit to give birth to their child? What about them? So in that situation, we don't have any like other alternative. So this is the best alternative that we can adopt a child in that situation. And also there are several benefits which I already talked about. My teammates already talk about that. There are several benefits of adoption of a child. So yeah, that's it for my side. Thank you.
Okay. So this is a new pointer from team senior citizens. Now it's turn of Mahin to no, Mahin has to give a new pointer. It's turn of Karan to give counter to this. Yeah.
Okay, so my opponent Vishal bhai raised a he just raised a pointer about a medical condition. So I just want to counter it with a medical condition. Okay, so we adopt a child and we don't know about his background. Like when we adopt a child, we don't know the proper background of him. Like we know the background which is written by the orphanage or something. We don't know the proper background of him. Okay, so if we just adopt a child and he have some fatal disease or some fatal disease or issue, something like that, then what will happen in future? Like they adopted a child, he lived with him, like lived with his parents for 2 to 3 years, then he got to know about that he or she have a disease, then what? And if it is misfortunate and if he died, then what will happen? What do you say? So that's my pointer and counter for you with a
Okay, okay.
medical
So
spices.
yeah, it is something which is I mean nice counter as well as a pointer in its own statement. Now turn of Mahin to give some new pointer.
First of all, I like to say Amit say about conditions, but emotions and what I say before about mother and child and parents bonding, but it is not condition. If emotions are not there between parents and child, so what about the adoption and what about the other things? So this is what I want to say. Emotions is first thing between parents and child. It is first thing. It is not condition. A child is adopted or not, or their own. Emotions is first thing, and emotions is come firstly in own child. So this is what I want to say.
Okay. So it is also a nice pointer. Now it's turn of Nikita to counter it. Okay, wait, guys. I'll call you again and then we can start. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's turn of Nikita to give counterpoints to Maheen as well as Karan. Come on.
Thank you so much, host. I would like to counter Mahin's point that she mentioned that the what about the emotions between a parent and a child, because it's a different kind of emotion when it's your child and it is different when it is an adopted child. But emotions are not arise from biologically. It does not arise biologically or from hormones. It is also arise through social interaction and through social connectivity and having an attachment with somebody, because as my teammate Vishal said that we are also emotionally connected with each other, as we have become friends of each other since for 3 months. So this way I would like to counter Mahin's point. And as Karan said that it would be how come that it would be when he would be able to realize about his reality that his parents are some different and they are not their own parents. So it is a case to case situation, and as my teammate Amit and Vishal said that it is based upon how a child is raised by their parents and by the family. It is just depends on how the child has been raised in that family. So even their own child, even their own blood can do violent things if they are not nurtured properly, if they are not raised in a proper situation, if they are not uh, inculcated with moral values, so they can also do violent things in future. They can even kill themselves with each other. So same happens with the adopted child also. If he or she is not nurtured well, he or she is not raised and brought up well with good values, so he or she can also commit these things in future. So it's just depends upon the upbringing and how the child has been raised. And I also want to mention one point that Mahim said that what about the pregnancy period and that emotional attachment with between a mother and a child in her womb. But so there are so many women in our country who are not able even to conceive. And even after when they try IVF, sometimes IVF is not even successful. So adoption is a very good way in that case. And she talked about that the period is very happy that she has to wait for her upcoming child within 9 months, so she can also wait for her adopted child, that when would be the documentation completed, when would all the formalities of orphanage would be completed. So that can also be a happy tenure, like she can wait for around 3 or 4 months, like when will my child adopted child will come in my family and within my life. So this is also a kind of happiness, and happiness cannot only come from being like pregnant, being only pregnant. It can also be because being a mother just not doesn't just mean that you should conceive. Being a mother also means that how you take care of a child, how you are physically, emotionally, and emotionally attached with to a child. So that's how I would like to counter Mayan's point. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. So it is a nice counter. Now it's turn of Vishal to give some new pointer.
Yeah, thank you, host, for giving the chance. As this is the last round, and this is my last chance, so I'm not repeating all the points again. As my teammate Nikta and Amit already told, elaborate all the points which is necessary. But I want to counter mine's point, and as well as I have a new pointer also. So first, I would like to counter mine's points, as mine repeatedly again and again say that uh, talking about the bonding between mother and their child. So first of all, I would like to tell you guys that this is 21st century, and most of the mothers don't want to be a mother by carrying their child 9 months. because it's been a long time to carry a child. Or as I already told you, this is 21st century, so most of the mother are working women. So this is not like a comfortable situation for them who is working. Yeah, and directly talk about with like current generation. So current generation women are currently working, or they're not able to conceive, or like they are not able to uh, uh, like carry their child uh, till 9 months, because it's been a long time, or this totally affect their working life, or, I mean professional life as well. So the first uh, I mean, nowadays the first choice of the mother is like to adopt someone, or IVF. IVF is another one best option nowadays, is very trending option, you can say. So uh, and as the opponent team is repeatedly again and again say that the bonding, about bonding. So I told you guys, this is like what I subjective topic, like no, like if you want to like uh, if you want to birth your baby, so yes, this is your personal choice. Or if you haven't want to birth your child, so this is your personal or selective choice. No one can interfere in someone's selective choices. So this is someone's personal matter, you can say. So yeah, that's it for my side. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Now only one counter is remaining from Amit, which will be taken after the pointer comes from Team Junior. So get ready. It's the last round, guys. Make the pointers as well as the counters stronger. As I mean, you can also give the short summary, which can just work as a throw on others' team. Okay. So Team Junior, Karan, please go ahead with your pointer
Okay,
as well
so
as the
I
counter.
just want to, okay, so I just want to raise some points and give some counters to opponent team. Like they are just repeating their words. Okay, so I just want to put some things, like they are saying, what if a parent or a mother is not able to birth a child? Then there are other options than adoptions. Like there are many technologies which is come, through which we can get our own biological child. Okay, so that is the thing. Another thing is that what about the care that a father does for a mother when a mother is pregnant? Okay, what about that care? He brings the food for her. He just care her, like those love and care that father have with a child also, because of that. And I want to add one more point, like there is a financial burden on a parent family, on a adoption family, because there are many legal expenses or adoption fee which is given by parents for adopting a child, which will I think there is some, like there is issue in these things. So I just want to raise all these points, and I just want to give counter to the to Vishal Bhai's and others points. So that's all. Thank you so much. That's my final words to you.
Okay, okay. So it is a something stronger point. So now, Maheen, you can give some new pointers as well as counters. Last chance. Come on.
First, I want to say I don't repeat anything. Vishal say two, three times. I repeat. But first, I say about culture. After I say about the give example for the how mother and struggle of mother parents and after bonding, and after say about emotions, how the emotion, and I don't say like a different between as Nikita say, I give different between adopted child or own child. I don't say about like this. I say just emotion is first thing first thing from the parents and children side. But but I don't repeat anything as Vishal say. And another thing is like a financially, as Karan say, adopting child is a very like a financial. And one more thing, one of the opponent team say about like if a parent have their own first child, and then after they adopt one child, and after if a parent do more focus on second one, and don't and one opponent say like this, But I want to say, if parents don't give their own child on focus, they don't focus on own child, what they matter if they give focus on the another adopted child, what they give focus on to another adopted child, or they, so parents should give first focus on the their own child, and after they give focus on like they say. So this is what I want to say.
Okay, okay. So it is a strong thing, and she nicely said that she did not repeat it. I was also wondering that she is not repeating; she is making new points. Guys, stop saying that she is repeating. Don't do that. Okay. Now it's turn of Amit to give the final counter to Team Junior from Senior Citizen. It's the final, and after it, I will declare the result. Come on.
Yeah, thank you, Supriya. So as Maheen said that if you have two childs, one is your own and one is adopted, and obviously it's very subjective that if you are giving your own child more attention, then your adopted child might get offended, and vice versa. If you do this, you will get that. So it's very conditional. Then in that case, the parents' consciousness comes into play. They needs to give equal attention to both of them, because they know that we have an adopted child and we have our own child as well. So we need to make a balance between that. So they might be having that child idea in their mind as well. So this was my counter to Maheen, and I guess it is a valid counter. And going to Karan, as the Karan has a very pointer that it comes to your financial, like it becomes your financial burden if you try to adopt one child externally. So let me tell you that taking a child, adopting a child is also a very socially good thing. So if you want a child, and you can have it by your own, but if you are adopting it, then you are getting one child, plus it's also like making an example, like setting an example towards the social issues as well. You are controlling the population, you are indirectly doing all the positive things that are hidden, but actually making more impact on the social arena. So these were the things, and like uh, and at the end, I will close this debate by the final remarks that adopting or your own, it's a very subjective thing. But if you are adopting, then it can cause some good effects on the society as well, because by adopting, you are having one child, plus you are showing some examples, setting some good examples. You are setting the social image as well. So yeah, that's all.
Okay. So it was a nice debate, I believe. So now, no, I have given equal chances, I believe. I gave everyone an equal chance. 4 chances were given to everyone, I believe. I have given that. So please put down your hands and listen to my results now. So as the topic itself was very crucial and it could have included much more points, but you guys certainly did not make that, which I was expecting somewhere. So I will say that I mean, I can give one pointer, as Karan's team said that adoption really, sorry, when you give a birth, then pregnancy and father takes care and all that stuff, it's very valuable and it cannot be replaced with any other thing like adoption or anything. That was a valid point and it was not countered by you guys. You guys were only saying the bonding and all that stuff. It was repeated by you, by Nikita, and by Amit also in indirect words. So that point I will be cutting it. I was listening to very carefully. And second thing is this, the Amit made a very valid point that the population control is there with the adoption. So that was a strong pointer. So I believe that team Nikita, Tiwari and Amit is the winner for today because of the good pointer at last. But one thing is there that Karan's team has more stronger pointers, but however they could not represent it properly. the bond and all that stuff. I mean, the father not only takes care of the pregnant woman, but also he takes care of mood swings. He just I mean, he gives his focus to that, and that builds a strong bonding between the mother and father as well. So it cannot be replaced by adoption at anyhow. It cannot be replaced at all, because when you take care of each other, then it definitely builds the strong bond. So that was the point which was expected from your team, but you skipped. So that's why team senior citizens is winner. So that's how I would like to say tata bye bye. And we have a new member, that's Akansha. Akansha, please turn on your camera if possible. Akansha, am I audible, guys, properly?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, Akansha, if possible,
I'm
please
just
turn on.
giving you intro today, right now.
Hmm.
And I'll. Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Akanksha from Maharashtra. So I wanted to join Masai from 22nd January. So I called Vishal from the YouTube. I saw your videos on YouTube. Then I called him yesterday. Then he added me on this group, and just that's it. So I want a review.
Okay, please. Okay. So our new member Akansha is willing to join Masai. So guys, I really want your support and your supportive views for Prepleaf by Masai, so that she can take a good decision for her upcoming career. And that's how I would like to end up today's debate. Today's debate was quite interesting. And we will be having a new debate from tomorrow. And tomorrow, Akansha will also be taking part into our debate challenges. And for tomorrow, of course, Tiwari ji is a host, so he is going to take the responsibility for all the certain things. So that's how. Take care, stay healthy, stay blessed. Till then, tata, bye bye, and take care. Bye.